Victorians had a great influence on our lives today in Pudsey. This is Radcliffe Lane, 2014, but things were very different in Victorian times. This is Radcliffe Lane in 1821. The newly built church stands out at the top of the hill. Radcliffe Lane was then bordered by farms and fields. But wait, where's Pudsey Park? Pudsey Park opened in 1889 with a spectacular procession that wound around the Mechanics' Institute, which is now the town hall, and up to the church lane entrance to the park. The crowds returned in the evening to see the illuminations of the best firework display ever seen in Pudsey. The main feature of Pudsey Park was the promenade. Most towns had one of these, where on Sunday afternoons people rich and poor alike paraded up and down in their Sunday best. One of the park's features was a serpentine-shaped lake which was very popular with children who used to fish for sticklebacks using fishing nets made from old net curtains.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Yes, and it's been that way since 1889.
Really?
Yes, this fountain was part of a larger fountain donated to Pudsey Park on its opening.
Really?
Yes, W.D. Scales, Pudsey's main employer at the time, paid for the fountain at a cost of £170. It was a substantial creation, being 18 feet high and 11 feet broad at the base. But what was life like back in Victorian times? Well, thanks to this new Victorian Skype app, we can find out. Let's just see if this works.
What's you playing at? I'm a busy man, you know. Honestly.
Hello?
Well, oh, hello there, miss. How marvellous to talk to you.
Could you tell the viewers who you are, please?
My name is Albert Greenside, owner of Pudsey's biggest and best corn mill.
So Albert, what do you like most about this beautiful park?
Well, it's a grand place to come promenading where we... What?
Promming?
Promenading, dear. Promenading. Where all the ladies pass up and down in their summer finery. Marvellous it is. It's also a lovely place to come and gaze at the magnificent fountain donated by my good friend, Mr. Bill Scales.
Really?
Yes, really.
Apart from going to the park, what else do you like to do in your spare time?
Oh, well, I love going to music hall. We have a good laugh and a sing-song with my friends. It's fantastic, you know.
How much is it?
Oh, it's expensive actually. It's exactly 1 penny. In fact, I've got one here. There she is, our lovely Queen Victoria. Marvellous. Oi! Come back here, you little...
Oh dear, we seem to have lost Mr. Greenside. Looks like he was a victim of a pickpocket. Scenes like that were all too common in those days. In fact, pickpocketing was one of the most common crimes, mostly carried out by children. But if you got caught, the punishments were very severe. For example, one girl, Isabella Riley, went to prison for 7 years for stealing a purse with £10 in it. She was only 19 years old. Some children who were found guilty of a crime had to go through hard labour. If they failed the exhausting task they were given, they could be fastened into a straitjacket, tied standing to the wall of their cell for 4 to 6 hours. It's a good job that the prisons aren't like that today. I'm going to try that helpful Victorian Skype app again now. This time I'm going to talk to Edna Walker, a weaver at Crawshaw Mills. Edna, what brings you to Pudsey Park?
I love to come here for a stroll, you know. It's where I met my Stanley. He fair swept me off my feet, he did. Mind you, it's the only sweeping he's ever done, the lazy beggar. It's also a lovely place to come and get some fresh air away from all that dusty, nasty mill that I work at. I swear, that place will be the death of me.
It's hard work then.
We work from 6 in the morning till 7 at night, all for 1 penny an hour. And the mill owner will hit us with a strapper if we're just a minute late.
Edna! Edna! What are you playing at? I'm starving.
I want me tea, Mummy. Me too.
I'll have to go. 8 hungry mouths to feed. Bye.
Beautiful Park is just one example of how the Victorians have influenced our lives today. It must have been a great place to come to get away from the many mills and factories that were once around here. I'm off to play now. See